A progressive central regulation imperative to foster responsible gaming and promote user safety. As India's online gaming sector experiences unprecedented growth, the importance of responsible gaming and user protection has never been more critical. The vodcast series Game OK Please, launched to spark meaningful conversations around these themes, brings together leading voices from sports, law, and the digital economy to explore the legal, social, and regulatory landscape of fantasy sports FS in India. In its inaugural episode, the vodcast features Joy Bhattacharjee, sports commentator and the pioneer who introduced fantasy sports to India, Nandan Kamath, one of the country's leading sports and technology lawyers, Bhavit Sheth, co-founder Coup, Dream Sports parent company of DREAM11, and Gauri Gokula, a seasoned lawyer specializing in digital, media, and technology law. The discussion is both timely and urgent, as India navigates a fragmented regulatory environment and mounting public interest in the real money gaming sector. Opening the discussion, Nandan Kamath talks about the history of fantasy sports and how it was used by Harvard professors to teach data analysis. Addressing the legal standing of fantasy sports, Nandan Kamath emphasizes the robust legal precedent that already exists. Indian courts from high courts to the Supreme Court have consistently upheld fantasy sports as a game of skill, he notes. Joy Bhattacharjee reinforces that fantasy sports is a platform for sports fans who want to engage more deeply with the sports. He also highlights how fantasy sports can only be played when there is a live match on, and hence cannot be deemed addictive. Bhattacharjee likens fantasy sports to an exam where you study, prepare, and research outside the platform, come to the platform only to draft your team and then wait for the results as you watch the match to see how your fantasy sports team has performed. Bhavit Sheth shares how DREAM11, as India's largest fantasy platform, has made responsible gaming a foundational principle. We have given enough levers to our users to ensure they are able to play responsibly. These include tools to set monetary and time limits and self-exclusion tools. He also highlights how the industry has come together to adopt a joint code of ethics, aligning with global best practices in user safety and transparency, showcasing strong intent to ensure user safety. Gauri Gokula urges regulators to look at fantasy sports through the lens of digital entertainment. Users should be trusted to make informed choices, and regulation should facilitate that autonomy rather than restrict it. She argues for a progressive, central regulatory framework that recognizes the sector's unique characteristics. Swipe left for next video. The panel agrees the path forward lies in progressive regulation, industry accountability, and an unwavering focus on user safety. This is a partnered post. Latest blogs.